think it's about to blow up? How do you know? Because it's been 5 minutes. Are we gonna run? I don't think it went off. Okay, guys, let's go. Wait, what's going on?
Done. Okay, guys. Hello, guys. I got my voice back.
We'll wait here.
Okay, guys. All I did was drink some water. And guess what? I got it back.
Can't like them.
Yeah, baby brother. What do you want? Well, if you don't want anything, you can go back to sleep. Bye. Go to sleep, brother.
Okay.
Bye, brother. Good night. Watch some scary videos with me.
So I DM'd her. I definitely thought she wasn't going to reply, but she did within an hour. We talked for maybe 2 or 3
This guy
weeks.
gonna get trapped in a house with a guy. I think he's gonna go up like KO.
And a good job, as she said. I felt
What
she
is
was
wrong
out
with
for
this
me.
guy? And he just hits him in the face.
Every day she posted new photos. And I told my friends about her, and they seemed pretty jealous, except for my friend Ryan. He said I was stupid because I never spoke with her, and I only messaged her. She invited me over because she said she can cook. Ryan told me to don't go. The rest of my friends said don't have any kids, and they would laugh. So I went over there, but not without Ryan calling me a clown first. The GPS says she lived about an hour away. When I first started to talk to her, she told me that she lived in a nice neighborhood. But when I got there, people everywhere in the neighborhood was not that nice. When I stopped at the stop sign at the corner, people walked up to my windows and asked me, what do I need? But I pulled off really fast and got to the house. It was a duplex, so I messaged her, and she said to come up the stairs. It was about 9 at night, and people were everywhere just standing around. I knocked on the door, and I was definitely excited. The door opened, and to my surprise, it was a bald-headed white guy with a patchy beard, tattoos everywhere, including his head, with a tank top on. I asked, was Lisa home, and he said, yeah, come in. When I walked in, I was immediately hit with a musty smell mixed with cheese. He told me to sit down, and he sat down across from me on the couch. He said she'll be out soon. He asked me did I want something to drink, and I said, yeah, sure. When I got up, I texted her, can she come out, please? She immediately said yes. The man came back in with 2 cups of juice, one for him and one for myself. Then I noticed that he put a phone down on the table next to him. So I acted like I sneezed, got some on my arm. Then I asked for a tissue.
Stupid.
He went to get some tissue and he left his phone like I thought he would. I texted her back, and to my horror, the phone rang. I looked on the caller ID and it was my name. I heard him coming back. He came back and we sat there for about a minute. And then the phone rang again because he never checked the message that I sent. He looked at the phone.
I looked at the phone.
Then we looked at each other. I postured up, and he calmly said, I guess you caught me. Then out of nowhere, he lunged towards me, attempting to grab me. I never looked back.
Boom, 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 John Cena. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my God. Just see the way he went. Oh.
I never went to
Let's
dates
start over. Let's see that part again.
at each other. I postured up, and he calmly said, I guess you caught me. Then out of nowhere, he lunged toward me, attempting to grab me.
John Cena. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. John Cena. Dun, dun, dun.
I called the cops. And when they got there, the man was still knocked out.
Oh, he knocked him out pretty hard.
I
Good.
never went on dates with people that I met online again. This story is totally true.
Hooks.
It happened to me when I was about 4 years old. My dad used to really like going on vacation with me and my family.
People with hooks.
We went to what I think was Big Bear, but I'm not sure. Anyways, we rented a cabin. I don't remember much, but I remember the inside of the cabin was beautiful. The furniture was all colorful and decorated in Christmas colors, but it was around Christmas time. It was very roomy, and it was 2 floors and had its own den, kitchen, and bedroom. We arrived during the day, and everything seemed normal. When night came, however, we started hearing noises. It sounded like someone was shaking the front door knob trying to get in. I was the first to notice, and I told my mom. But she didn't believe me. Then she saw it too. For a couple of minutes, the front doorknob just kept shaking by itself, and we were too afraid to go look out the door. Then we heard another noise. It sounded like steel hitting steel. Then it stopped. My dad was afraid someone was trying to break in, so we packed up all of our things so we can leave. But before we did, my dad called the police and asked them to come search the premises. We exited out the back door because the noises were coming from the front. Our car was down the hill from the back of the cabin. I fell asleep in the car and woke up the next morning in a small rinky-dink motel room that was nothing as roomy and beautiful as the cabin. I was so bummed, but I was quickly relieved we had left because later that day, we found out who was making those noises. The police had arrived there and searched the outside and found nothing. Then they went inside and found a man that had 2 hooks instead of hands. He had been twisting the doorknob with his hook. Then he clashed his hooks together, and that's what we heard was it still on steel. We found out that about 5 minutes after we left the cabin, he successfully broke in and started searching for us. The police found bodies stashed in the upstairs closet. On our way home from the motel, we stopped at a gas station near the cabin where the madman had tried to break in. My mom knew it was a bad idea, but my dad told her to relax. The cops took care of that guy. He's nowhere near us. We all went into the little shop to buy some candy and snacks. We were quite surprised when we came out of the shop and headed back to our car. There was a note on the hood that read, "There's more of us. See you soon." It's safe to say that we never went back to that cabin again.
Oh, holy fuck.
I remember him.
I was born in 1984. This incident was from
She's stupid.
1989.
Oh, you're
I
stupid.
was 5 years old then. I'm a guy, the middle child of 5 siblings. It was late 1989. My mom was giving birth to our youngest sister. My mom was having labor, and my dad and a family friend were taking her to the hospital of our town. My eldest sister and I were left alone at home.
Oh, there's a roach on the ceiling!
Hauntings by that time. I wasn't sure how much time has passed since they left for the hospital, but I guessed it's about midnight or just before it. My sister fell asleep. I was sitting beside her on the couch. I am sure I was.
Oh yeah, he acts like, oh yeah, my sister fell asleep. My feet are there. My sister fell asleep. My feet. My sister fell asleep. I'm sitting behind her so I can help her. No, seriously, dude, you don't do that.
Wide awake and watching my elder sis sleeping. The couch was just by the window.
No, why would you put it there?
Around. There's no way anyone could climb up the wall. It was then, at that exact moment, I saw a hand on the outside of the window.
Oh!
The hand of a baby, from the wrist
What?
upward, with the palm facing me. Maybe I was too young to get scared, or I didn't know how to react. I'm not sure. I just kept staring at the hand. At that time, I thought that the hand was of my to-be-born younger babies. I can't tell what exactly happened after that. What I'm sure of was that my parents came home the next morning with our new baby sister. I told my mom about the thing after I was 25 years old. But I've got chills when I think about that night. I wonder why I didn't get scared or horrified.
Oh no.
Maybe I was too young, as I've said before. I don't know. I'm sure I saw what I saw. If that night was not then, but one of these nights, I'd be screaming my lungs out or froze to death.
Oh my gosh.
I have 3 sisters, Crystal, Kiara, and Melissa. I'm the youngest and only boy. Growing up, we lived in a haunted house.
What?
In fact, the neighborhood was haunted.
Why?
All the neighbors had experiences. Apparently, it was all built over a military grave site, but I'm not sure how true that is. This was years ago. I was about 5, I think, and my sisters were around their early teens. Our cousin, Vincent, who we call Vincy, was staying over. He's the same age as my sisters. We used to play hide and seek with all the lights in the house turned off, apart from any room our parents were in. So this night was going great. The only source of light was a flashlight that the seeker had. Crystal was usually found quickly because she had, and still has, really long curly red hair, and it almost glowed bright orange in the light. Kiara has long straight blonde hair, so she was found quickly too. But Melissa and I have black hair, so we could blend in better. However, this night, Kiara was the seeker. She found us fairly quickly and only had Vincy to find. So she went to our parents' room and shined the light inside. Our parents had 2 white wardrobes that were attached on either side of a white dressing table, with a mirror on top of it. Kiara could see one of the wardrobe doors was slightly opened, and inside of it...
Really? You stupid commercial!
In the darkness, she could see staring out at her. She laughed and shouted, "Found you, Vincy!" But the eyes didn't move. They just stared at her. "I see you, Vincy!" She laughed again. Suddenly, on the opposite side of the room, the curtains of the window flew open, and Vincy jumped from the window ledge laughing. Kiara looked at him in confusion. But I thought... Suddenly the confusion turned to fear when she looked back at the wardrobe. The eyes were still there, wide and staring at Vincy, but then slowly looked back in her direction. Kiara screamed and quickly turned on the room light, and they could both now see that the wardrobe was empty. Nobody hiding, no pets, no boxes, nothing. Hide and seek in the dark soon became a memory after that.
No! Okay, guys, we're gonna end that here. Hope you have a good time here. We're gonna end it here. So, bye, guys. Have a nice time and have a nice day. And plus, it's midnight right now.